Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to United View. Welcome to the preview for Manchester United taking on Manchester City. It's the derby. It's Michael Carrick's first game in charge in an interim basis until the end of the season. And if you guys have seen the morning show earlier on today, you know what I'm on. I'm feeling a bit different in terms of trying to get behind the team, to believe. I've had a call, a message, a call-in from our club legend, Andy Cole. He's saying, Flex, you've got to look forward. You've got to believe. Football, good today, bad tomorrow, good today. It happens. Just keep believing. My goal of why I support Man United is telling me, keep believing. So I'm going to attempt to do this, and I'm going to need you guys' help. I need you to keep me on that track. So when I get negative, when I get angry, when I start cussing, I might fail at the first hurdle. I don't know, but I need to be picked back up and do it again. It's different. Like you say in the chat, in the comments, the hat's off. Forget that. It's gone. It's not gone forever. I will still wear hats. No. But right now, I don't feel it's gone. The forehead is out. Okay. What I've got left of my hair it's not too bad, actually, to be fair. Yeah. Just got a big forehead. But that's how you know I mean business. I want change. So change must start from oneself. And this is a big change. So, yes. How much, speaking of change, how many changes, if any, will Michael Carrick make to this team? There's a segue for there, Owen. What does this starting 11 look like? Ahmad back and Mbumo back.
Yeah.
Maguire is fit. We know this. Kobe is fit. Yeah. We know this. Like, what are we looking at here?
We're looking at Lobbins in goal. We're looking at a 4-2-3-1, most likely. There has been a bit of discussion about what Carrick's preferred setup is like. There's been talks that it's a 4-2-3-1, but the left 10's like, a bit of a left 10 or left winger is a bit of like an inverted winger, and it's more of a 10, and the right back's a bit more inverted. It's asymmetrical, as James was saying on Trafford Talk last night. So I think your back four is Luke Shaw will be back in, Leacher. Right centre-back will be interesting, whether, like you say, Maguire is fit to go, whether it's Yoro, whether it's Aiden Heaven again. There are options there, and I don't know who he kind of goes with there.
I think he'll go with Maguire. I think he'll go Maguire and Martin.
Maybe Maguire, and then right back, unfortunately it's going to be Dalot. Midfield, those two will be probably Ugarte, Casemiro. The 10 will be Bruno. And this is where it gets interesting, isn't it, Flex? This is where it gets interesting. You've Mbumo on the right.
I don't know.
Well, Cunha on the left, or was it Ahmad on the left and then Šeško up front? It's not as if Cunha's been playing amazingly well. It's not as if really anyone's been playing amazingly well, to be honest. But Ahmad had a great AFCON as well. And Mbumo, before he went to AFCON, wasn't in the best of form. So you would go, well, if anyone based on form prior to AFCON and during AFCON should be on that pitch, it should probably be Ahmad. Šeško, be really harsh to drop him, considering he's got 3 in 2. He's actually started scoring some goals. So yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one.
I think I've just got a feeling. It's just a vibe. I could be completely wrong. Probably am completely wrong. I just got a feeling that one of Ahmad and Mbumo won't start. I think he'll keep Cunha in and play him on the left, and then play Kobe, because he likes Kobe. He knows how important Kobe is, and he want to get him going. I think he'll want to give ultimate confidence to him. I think he'll play Kobe and Casemiro. I think he will. I think he will do that. I think he will.
That City midfield. Oh, blimey.
And then Bruno in the 10 and say, help out, get in there, be compact. And then he'll play Cunha off the left, coming in as well to help out. And then I think he'll start one of Ahmad and Mbumo. Because again, you say about going like two forward, like two attacking. If he just goes all out, Ahmad, and try and fit everyone in, I don't see him doing that as well, because I think he'd be quite cautious. But Kobe, look how he spoke about Kobe on Rio's podcast. Like, you've got to play like that. You've got to.
Yeah.
I just think he'll try and find a way.
But that's the luxury of being the armchair quarterback, if you will, isn't it? That's the luxury of being in those positions like we are and saying these things. But when you're actually then, it's your call, it's your decision.
Yeah, it's different.
You're facing Man City, you go, kind of do need those legs in midfield. Particularly with what we've seen since it's gone to 4-2-3-1 is Casemiro exposed as F. Like, oh my God.
So you probably do need Ugarte for this, innit?
Probably.
in an ugly way where he can't pass, but
probably.
How does Michael? And then this is where it's hard, right? Because we don't have anything to go off. We only got our perception of how we think, because there's Michael Carrick, the interim guy, a bit inexperienced, but don't want us to get battered and start off on the wrong foot. And then there's Michael Carrick, the guy who understands the situation, needs to get the fans involved. Let's express ourselves. Let's be brave. That's all I know. Do I just be true to myself? Shout out to all the Love Island watchers. I'll just be true to myself. I know what this club. That's what they say, isn't it? They always say true to self.
Did you just say shout out to all the Love Island, people who watch Love Island?
There's people who watch it, yeah. I know it's not you, but
I think there's some phrases that should be banned on this channel, prohibited.
And true to yourself is one.
No, just shout out to the people who watch Love Island.
Yeah, but the reason why I'm saying that is because that's the
shout out.
Oh, that went a bit. Even your computer went. Don't even want to talk about that.
Well, exactly. They should never be shouted out. Never at all. Never at all.
Yeah. Well, forget them. But anyway, being true to yourself. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Carrick's way of Man United and, what it should look like, especially in a derby at home, he could be like, no, we go for it. We go for this. Like, I want the best players on the pitch and this, that, and the other. Or he could be really cautious. Or somewhere in between. This game's really difficult to predict until you see the team lineups as well. So, I think that, I don't know. I think you just get a balance between caution and optimism.
I do think it'll probably be more of the same, to be honest. I think that James and myself spoke about this on Trafford Talk, that actually Michael Carrick's sort of stats as a manager, as a head coach, are actually quite similar to Ruben Amorim. Those things that had been floating around social media this week going, this was Michael Carrick's Middlesbrough, and it was like top for shots taken, shots on target, XG, goals, and all that kind of stuff. They were all very positive attacking metrics. But that's been us this season, hasn't it? Where you look at those stats, XG, shots taken, shots on target, big chances, this, that, and the other. They've all been relatively high. That's not our problem, is it? Our problem is defending. And I haven't really seen a lot of Michael Carrick defensive stats going around from Middlesbrough. So I think in that sense, it'll probably be more of the same. I think we probably will concede. That's just like a given. We'll concede. So if we're to win this game, we need to score at least 2 goals. But we will create chances, and we'll probably end up scoring a goal. I think it's just a case of how many do we end up conceding, because that is our issue. And, we'll have an extra body in attack because we're playing, the 4 at the back, but that also means we'll have less of a body in those defensive situations, which we've already seen can cause a bit of chaos. So I do think that the same applies as it did a couple of weeks ago, which is all options are on that table, Fleck. Yeah, it's the January buffet. Could win, could draw, could lose. Michael Owen punditry, but that is Manchester United in a nutshell this season. Anything is possible, which is, look, that's an improvement from last season because we kind of knew what was going to happen. We were going to lose. This season, we don't really know at all. But we've got a really big game next weekend as well, going away to the Emirates. And you feel like we've got any hope of getting anything out of that game, you're going to need to get something out of this game to kind of build some confidence, not just for the players, but also for Carrick. If we got a win tomorrow, that'd be such a buy-in, wouldn't it? That'd be such a buy-in. Like the players could go,
massive.
Hey, what? Look, and the fans can go, I thought this was going to be a disaster for the rest of the season, but bloody hell, we just won the derby in the first game. Exactly. Even if we lose against Arsenal, we can build on that. We can build on that.
It just changes the whole feeling, doesn't it? And, most importantly, which we're seeming to forget about because of everything that's gone on emotionally, we're forgetting about the football and the table, that if we can win, again, it just keeps us in that position where we really want to be. A win would be massive, along with all the other things it is. So, are we going for a win? What are we doing here?
Yeah, 2-1. 2-1 Manchester United. Could go 1-0 down. We will concede. I mean, I'm even saying 1. I'm like, I don't even know about that, to be honest. But I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1 Manchester United.
I have been going with a draw. Very fearful of this game. Semenyo and Doku, Shirky, whoever it is, up against Dallo and, this, that, and the other. But in light of trying to think forward and think positive, I'm going to go over win and believe in. I'm going to go over win. I'm going to go. The 2-1's just so it's the one we all. I'm going to go 3-2.
Yeah, because again, it can't be. There can't be a 0 there, can there?
No,
there just can't.
It definitely can't be a 0. Like, there's no way we win this game 1-0 or 2-0 or anything like that.
And it's just going like, well, okay, we're conceding a goal. That means all of the zeros. It's like Guess Who? All of the zeros they come down. So you go conceding the goal. And you go, all right, 2-1. You go, that's still quite a tight game.
Yeah.
Maybe they go down. Maybe let's go for 3-2. The next one up is 3-2. You go, 3-2. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But it'd be interesting to see what the plan is for Semenyo and Co, because those guys are cooking at the minute, and Shirky and these type of guys. Like it could be.
I forgot about
that. It could be really bad if it goes bad.
Semenyo,
but
Old Trafford.
Yeah, bro. You know what he's on. Depending on whether he's playing on the left or the right, doesn't matter. So
and then that would be. See, Ruben was right. Needed to go all out, get him. That could have been us. And
it'll also be Semenyo laughing at me and KG in pre-season, saying I'll do it in the season, and he comes back with 2 different teams and scores.
Oh fucking hell! I forgot about that.
Yep.
Jeez. Is there footage of that? There's footage of that.
Yeah, there's the clips there. United clips already put that out ages ago when he's done the 4-4 to us. And he said, I'll do it in pre-season and I'll do it in the season. Laughing at us. Yeah, and we were laughing at him because we beat them 4-0. Yeah.
Next thing is going to come out is it's going to be something like, you know what, I really thought about joining United, but I saw these 2 guys on pre-season and they just convinced me, no, I can't be part of that. I can't be there.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. So, yeah. But anyway, we're locked in, Owen. Positive vibes.
2-1. Yeah.
2-1. Smash a like in the video, guys. Let us know what you guys are saying. We'll see you there. Match day tomorrow. Peace.